Welcome back. There's some recovery that we're seeing from the lows, almost 65 points on the Nifty, and that can be attributed to a couple of names. We do have some recovery coming in, the HDFC Twins, HDFC Bank, as well as HDFC Limited, though both of them are still lower in trade. And at the same time, the auto stocks continue to do well. Bharti Airtel too has recovered from the lows, still hovering around just that flat line itself. All of this while FMCG continues to power ahead. We have HUL, which has moved to the high point of trade. So good time to get in Sacchitanand Uttekar for a quick check on the market. Sachi, it's been a rough 2 sessions. Where do you think we go from here? Will today's low be an important mark to watch out for, or every bounce is likely to be sold into all the way up to maybe the 200-day moving average?
Good morning, Mangalam. Mangalam, I think if you look at the overall structure, the structure is still weak. And I think every bounce back would be a good opportunity to add on to your shorts unless we don't swing back towards that 17,550 kind of a zone where its 200-day exponential moving average is placed. Yes, in the last 2 trading sessions, the fall has been vertical, and that's why I think we have seen this intra-day's recovery from the day's low. But going forward, we don't see that particular low getting sustained. So any opportunity on the higher side towards 17,770, 17,800 would be a good level wherein fresh shorts should be considered. The stop loss from here on clearly stands at 17,780 on 880 on a closing basis. And unless we don't see a firm reversal getting shaped up on the lower side, the trajectory remains on sell-on rise for a target of around 17,550. When it comes to Bank Nifty, the structure is very similar. We are seeing some support somewhere close to 40,300 kind of a zone. And even right now, the way it breached below that 41,000 mark, in case if we get an opportunity on a pullback, we would be using that particular opportunity to create fresh shorts there. So 41,230 is a significant level. Unless we don't see a closing established above that, we are not expecting any firm reversal. So both the indices are still in that sell-on rise mode.
Okay, all right, got that. Sachi, what about individual stocks? Do you have some ideas for us?
Good morning, Nigel. Nigel, I think IRCTC is one particular counter which has been on the weaker side. If you look at the last 4 weeks, we saw a rising 3 kind of formation. The stock was struggling to maintain its highs around 640 zone, and today again we have seen a fresh breakdown there. So we expect this particular move to continue towards 590, 575 zone. These are the positional targets for this particular trade. The stop loss should be placed at 625. And the second pick on the short side is Hero MotoCorp. If you look at the last expiry, the stock was struggling to sustain above that 2800 mark. We saw some momentum getting generated in today's session, but again, we have seen fresh shorts getting piled up near to that resistance zone. So we are expecting, further downtake in this particular counter. An immediate move towards 2680 could be expected. Fresh shorts should be considered in Hero MotoCorp. The stop loss should be placed at 2820.
All right, Sachi, thanks a lot for joining in and giving us your views. Negative and suggest shorts until we cross that 17,780 mark on the Nifty.